Men Square, inspirational, motivational videos for the modern man. Hello men, so I have 4 stories I want to share with you today. Starting with, here's what happens when you try to copy what you saw in an adult film in real life. The second story is of the ultimate gaming machine, where you can play everything in one machine. Third story is the growing trend of Tinder and online dating, and how it could affect future generations, and why a classic Bond girl doesn't think a woman 007 is suitable. So let's begin. By Philip Hellis from menshealth.com. So this article is about how some men try to imitate what they see in adult movies, and how they try to perform them on their women in real life, and the harrowing consequences of trying to perform these acts on women that are not trained to do so. I will read this part here because it's quite shocking. This is a woman retelling her tragic event. "Grabbing the back of my head and forcing it down," said one commenter. "I'm sorry, I'm not a sword swallower. I have actual gag reflexes." So I will link this article, but it explains how some men assume their woman is actually built like this without actually prepping her to be like this, and how some things can go horribly wrong. But I will make a full video on this because this is quite interesting. Then we have the Big O. From themirror.com, ultimate gaming machine contains PC, Xbox One X, PS4 Pro, and Nintendo Switch. The incredible machine is dubbed the Big O and combines all the consoles in one, in the same system. My god. My god. This article is written by Shivali Best, but this machine is not as good as it sounds for one particular reason. From the Xbox One to the PlayStation 4, most gamers are forced to make a tricky decision as to which console they want to play on. But that decision is a thing of the past. Now here is the kicker. The ultimate gaming machine was developed by Origin PC to celebrate its 10th anniversary. And sadly, the device is not available to buy, so you can't buy it. So they show this thing off. And they say, oh, you can't buy it. You can't buy a machine with every console combined into one. Now, some would say this is because of obviously maybe copyright reasons or all the stupid reasons why you can't legally put these machines together and sell it to other consumers. But why show it? My god, why show it? It's so sad. And then we have this one here from theguardian.com. And has Tinder ruined relationships? Has it made relationships into somewhat of a strange thing that requires technology? You can't date without technology? Written by Mayani Saina. And it says, a new study has found that online dating is now the dominant way heterosexual people find romantic partners. What else can we learn? Well, what else have we learned so far about online dating? For many men, it's an endless trap of going nowhere, getting nothing. Now, just to read the intro. For future generations, the question, how did you and granddad meet, will be answered with Tinder. Obviously, within 8 years, the internet has become the dominant way heterosexual couples meet. So clearly we understand that we now live in a time where almost 50% of couples that get together are doing so through the internet. It's very normal and standardized nowadays. Now, I've made many videos explaining why I believe the internet has changed the way we see dating and relationships, and the benefits we can get from the internet, but also the, let's say, hazards that come from this internet social media type of thinking and dating and hooking up. It does help and bolster the hookup culture, which is very normal and very modern, isn't it? How very hedonistic of us. Why not? It's 2019, you can order a pizza and you can order a person as well. And to the final story, the controversy of a new black female Bond. Now, I'm not surprised. I knew they would do this. I knew it'd be a woman. A black woman was the extra twist they put in there, but come on. Bond is seen as too misogynistic, so they have to soften Bond by making him into a woman, which is that's hilarious. But the first African American Bond girl says she can see a black Bond but not a woman. And this is another story from The Mirror, and this one's by James Deborah. And to get straight to the point of what former Bond girl Trina Park said, pictured here sitting next to Sean Connery. And indeed, yes indeed, okay, she's 71 now, but my god, back then. But she says, Lashana is a great actress. That's her referring to the new chosen 007. But I don't really agree with her becoming 007, Trina says. It's not about her color. A black James Bond, sure, but as a man. Now, Idris Elba was rumoured to be a possibility to play Bond, and this new Bond is not the new James Bond, it's the new 007. So they say not to panic, it's the new 007, not the new James Bond, but clearly it's the replacement for what could be seen as a misogynistic Bond. So even putting another man in the place, even being a black man, is going to be yet another misogynistic man. But I'm not buying it. I think it's ridiculous. Why not create a new 00, 008 or 009? Like Sean Bean was 006 in GoldenEye? Come on, creativity. But then again, it is Hollywood. Actually, it's the UK, Pinewood Studios. Both have wood in their names for a reason. But seriously, what do you think of all of these topics here? Do you think men want their women to be porn stars? Do you think a machine that plays every game would be the ultimate gaming machine, or is it stupid? And why can't you buy it? And what do you think of a black female Bond? Is it on purpose? To annoy men, or to replace what was always seen as being misogynistic? But what do you think? And what do you think of this video concept? Just to round up the latest news pertaining to men in some way or some form. But as always, focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.